Chapter 2 Introduction to MS Access Learning Objectives Introduction Database Management System Advantage of DBMS Database Concept Components of MS Access Database Objects Starting MS Access Creating an Access database, tables in Access, data types, working with tables, primary key, various operations on fields. Introduction. A database is an organized collection of data and information in a systematic way. In a database, the data are organized in the form of rows and columns. MS Access allows you to manage your information in one database file. For example, your teacher always keeps a record of marks of each student by maintaining a database. Within the file, one can use tables to store your data, queries to find and retrieve specific data of interest, forms to view, add, and update data of interest, reports to analyze or print data in a specified layout. Database Management System Database Management System or DBMS is a system software for creating and managing a database. The DBMS provides users and programmers with a systematic way to create, retrieve, update, and manage data. Some examples of DBMS are MySQL, Microsoft Access, SQL Server, Oracle, and FoxPro. Advantages of DBMS. DBMS is preferred due to the following advantages. Sharing of data. Different users can use the same database to access the data according to their needs. Data redundancy. Data redundancy means duplication of data. It avoids duplication of data and ensures that there is only one instance of certain data. Data inconsistency. It helps to avoid data inconsistency. It means if a single database is used by multiple users, then it also ensures that the same data is present for all the users. For example, if the two departments, HR and IT, access the data simultaneously, then only one department will see the updates by the other department. DBMS solves this issue. Confidentiality. The DBMS can ensure different views for the different users of the database. This keeps confidentiality of the data safe. Highly secureable. Database can be secured by assigning a lock to it by using keys. Database concept. A database is a collection of information that is related to a particular subject or purpose. The data in a database is organized so that it can easily access, manage, and updated. Databases are usually organized into tables. Tables are the data storage facilities in MS Access. Each table contains rows called records and columns called fields. A column defines one piece of data stored in all rows of the table. The value of a column within a record is called a field. A row contains one item for each column in the table. Each row is called a record. Every record in a given table has the same fields in the same order. A file is a collection of related records for each data item in the database. Its type has to be specified. The data type of a field determines the type of data the file can hold. A field can have only one data type. Fields. Components of MS Access. The various components of Access window are as follows. Component title bar appears at the top of Access window. It displays the name of the database and the program. The buttons on the right side of the title bar are used to minimize, maximize, restore, and close the program window. Quick Access toolbar appears on the left side of the title bar and contains frequently used commands that are independent of the display on the ribbon. Tabs located below the title bar. It contains a set of commands. Ribbon extends across the top of the program window directly below the title bar and consists of a set of tabs, each of which contains group of related commands. Navigation panel appears on the left side of the program window and displays a list of all objects in a database. Object window appears below the ribbon and displays open database objects. Status bar appears at the bottom of the program window and displays information about the database and provides access to certain program functions. Database object. An Access database can contain 6 types of objects are tables, queries, forms, reports, macros, and modules. These objects are called database objects. Database objects are created to input, edit, retrieve, display, or print data. The names of all the database objects are displayed in the navigation panel. Database object, object type, object purpose, table, used to store data about a particular subject in rows and columns. Query, a query is a question asked about the data stored in the database. Form, used to view, enter, and edit data. Report, used to format, summarize, and present data in the tables. Macro, enables you to automate tasks and add functionality to your database without writing codes. Module enables you to add automation and other functionality to your database by writing code in the Visual Basic for Applications or VBA program. Starting MS Access. Steps to start MS Access are given below. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Click on All Programs. Step 3. Select Microsoft Office and then Microsoft Office Access 2007. The MS Access 2007 appears. Now you can create a new database or open an existing one. Creating an Access database. Before you can create a database in MS Access 2007, you must remember the following things. Purpose of the database, user of the database, tables or data of the database, queries that the user needs, forms and reports. Microsoft Access 2007 provides the following ways to create a database. Creating a blank database, creating a database by using a template, creating a database by downloading a template from Microsoft Office Online. Creating a database by using a template. A template is a ready-to-use database that contains tables, queries, forms, and reports needed for performing a specific task. Several templates are displayed on the Getting Started with Microsoft Office Access page. You can also download templates from the Microsoft Office website. To create a database using a template, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Local Templates option from the Template categories on the left panel. Step 2. From the middle panel, choose the type of database you want. Step 3. Specify the name for the database in the file name box. Step 4. Click the Create button. Access creates and opens the database for you. By default, a form is opened where you can enter the data. Creating a blank database. To create a blank database, follow the given steps. Step 1. On the Getting Started with Microsoft Access page, click Blank Database option. Step 2. In the Blank Database panel, type the name of the database in the file name box. Step 3. Click the Create button. Access creates and opens a blank database. By default, an empty table is opened in which you can enter the data. Tables in Access. A table is a set of rows and columns. A row contains record of an entity, whereas columns contain different field names of different data types like names, class, phone number, city, etc. Therefore, before creating and working with tables, let us read about different data types of Access. Data types. Data types are used to declare the fields of a table. A data type specifies the type of data that the field can contain. The various data types of Access 2007 are as follows. Data types. Description. Short text. It is used for text fields. It can store up to 255 alphanumeric characters. Long text. It is also used for text fields. It can store up to 65,535 alphanumeric characters. Number. It is used for numeric values. Date or time. You can enter only date and time in this type of field. Currency. It is used for currency values and to prevent rounding off during calculation. Auto number. It is used to provide a unique number to each new record. It generates a sequential number whenever a new record is added to the table. Yes or no. It is used for the fields that have only one possible value, such as true or false. OLE object. It stands for object linking and embedding. It is used to store pictures, audios and videos. Hyperlink. It is used to store the location of a file on your computer, a local network, or the World Wide Web. Attachment. It is used to attach files like charts, images, etc. to a record in new database. Calculated fields. It is used to store the results of a calculation based on other fields in the same table. Working with tables. A table is a database object that you define and use to store data. In Access, you can work with tables in two views. Datasheet view. Creating a table using datasheet view. In the datasheet view, you can enter the data in the table directly. To create a table using datasheet, view, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Create tab on the ribbon. Step 2. Click the Table option from the Tables group. Access creates a table and select Add New Field column by default. Step 3. Click in the column and type the data in it and press Tab key to add a new field to the table. Step 4. Now, save the table by clicking the Save button in the Quick Access toolbar present on the title bar. Step 5. Give a suitable name to the table in the Save As dialog box. Step 6. Click the OK button. Creating a table using Design View. In Design View, you have to first create the table structure. To create a table using Design View, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Create tab on the ribbon. Step 2. Click the Table Design option from the Tables group. A new table in Design View opens up. Let us create the table structure. Step 3. Type the name of a field in the Field Name column and press the Tab key to move the Data Type column. Step 4. Row appears for the drop-down list in the Data Type column. Click the arrow and select the data type according to your field name from the list. Step 5. Press Tab key to move the Description column and type a description on the field. The description of the field is optional. Step 6. Click on Save to save the table. Primary key. Primary key is a unique feature of database management system. This is a field which can uniquely identify each record in a table. The value in primary key is different for every record. A table can have only one primary key. The primary key ensures that there is no data duplication inside the table. It is used to relate the table's record to those in another table. For example, in a company, every employee has a unique employee ID. Thus, employee ID can be defined as a primary key which in turn uniquely identifies each record. Setting a primary key. To set a primary key, follow the given steps. Step 1. Open the table in the Design View. Step 2. Click the row selector of the field you want to designate as the primary key. Step 3. On the Design tab in the Tools group, click the Primary Key button. A key icon appears to the left of the field that you specify as the primary key. Various operations on fields. After creating a table, you can modify the table structure by adding, deleting, and moving the fields. Adding field. To add a new field, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the table in the navigation panel and choose the Design View under the View option of Home tab. Click the row. Step 2. Click the row where you want to add a new field. Step 3. Click the Insert Rows in the Tools group of the Design tab. Step 4. A blank row will be inserted at the location where the pointer is placed. Type a field name for the new field. Step 5. Click the Close button to close the table. Access will display a message to ask whether you want to save the changes or not. Click the Yes button to save the changes. Deleting fields. You can remove unwanted fields from a table. Deleting a field gets rid of all the data in that field. To delete a field, follow the given steps. Step 1. In the navigation panel, right-click the table that you want to edit and then click Design View on the shortcut menu. The table opens in Design View. Step 2. Click the row selector of the field that you want to delete. Step 3. Click on the Design tab. In the Tools group, click the Delete Rows button. Step 4. If the field contains data, a dialog box opens asking you to confirm. Click the Yes button. Reordering fields. While the order of the fields does not affect how the table functions within the database, it is a good practice to group fields together in some reasonable order so that they are easy to find and to place the primary key fields at the top of the list. To move a field, follow the given steps. Step 1. In the Design View, select the fields you want to move. Step 2. Press the left mouse button and drag the field to the desired location. You will find a line appearing between the fields as you drag over them. Step 3. Release the mouse button when the selected field will be placed at the new location. Keywords. Database. A collection of information that is related to a particular subject or purpose. Table. A collection of data about a specific topic. Record contains one item for each column in the table. Field defines one piece of data stored in all rows of the table. Query, a question asked about the data stored in the database. Form, a unique way of entering, editing, and viewing the information in the table. Report, used to summarize and present data in the tables. Macro, a set of actions created to automate common tasks. Module, a collection of declarations, statements, and procedures written in the VBA. Creating a table using Datasheet View. In the Datasheet View, you can enter the data in the table directly. To create a table using Datasheet View, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Create tab on the ribbon. Step 2. Click the Table option from the Tables group. Access creates a table and select Add New Field column by default. Step 3. Click in the column and type the data in it, and press Tab key to add a new field to the table. Step 4. Now, save the table by clicking the Save button in the Quick Access toolbar present on the title bar. Step 5. Give a suitable name to the table in the Save As dialog box. Step 6. Click the OK button. Creating a table using Design View. In Design View, you have to first create the table structure. To create a table using Design View, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click the Create tab on the ribbon. Step 2. Click the Table Design option from the Tables group. A new table in Design View opens up. Let us create the table structure. Step 3. Type the name of a field in the Field Name column and press the Tab key to move the Data Type column. Step 4. And row appears for the drop-down list in the Data Type column. Click the arrow and select the data type according to your field name from the list. Step 5. Press Tab key to move the Description column and type a description on the field. The description